What is up? Back at it again with another Briar jungle video. In this video, I'm going to cover everything you need to play Briar and to prepare yourself for the new rank season that's coming up. So for starters, I think Briar jungle will benefit a lot from the new changes. I think Bruiser and so hold on, what's going on? I think Bruiser and also Lethality will benefit a lot. So those builds are going to be really broken on her. So here I'm going to W and start on the Raptor camp. You see how I wait for the last auto? So whenever you have the attack speed room, you're always able to get that last auto off, which is really good. And if you get the last auto off, you can always let the bleed burn out here. And I'm going to show you guys how to really optimize your clear. If you feel like you're struggling with your clear, I'm going to show you how you can just optimize it to speed it up so you're there ready to go on the crab on the full clear. So here, you see how you're always able to get that last auto if you just listen to the sound. And you just kind of wait for the perfect time and just watch for the animation. Briar fingers, she hits them, she's so close to the jungle camp. Just look for those daggers as they hit them and listen to the sound of the auto attack. Here, you just hit it, boom, and your job's done. So here we're optimizing for a full clear. I mean, my experience of playing a lot of Briar is just like optimizing for the full clear is just so safe and so good. Here you always do 290. And you just go on to the next camp. Yeah, full clear, I just think is perfect. You just need to farm. When this champion is a farm jungler, you have to have that mindset. So here, when we go into this camp, we always want to start Q, auto attack, E, right click, auto, W. And here, you just same thing. We're going to wait for that last auto off. Here, and we get it. And here, you just kind of kite. Your bleed always does around 100. So here, I feel pretty safe with it at 100. So I'm just going to let it happen. And here, you see how they're able to get a ball play off. This thing kills my ball lane, right? But like, this is okay. Don't worry about that. Don't feel like this other guy is doing a better job than you because you full cleared and he got a kill. That's not how the game works. And that's not what you should worry about. Here we start with our Q and we auto E it this way into the right click, into the W, and just keep it in a nice position as we're about to finish this camp off. And there, remember, 100 HP will always burn down, so you don't have to worry about that. We're just going to do the crab here. And because we solo Raptors, we're always on this timer that it kind of like allows us to, I would like to say. Okay, that one I actually missed, but greed is a sin, so you have to watch out for that. Here, you just bleed will do like around 100, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to drop a ward to check his Raptor spawn. And I'm actually not really interested in doing much here. Here, we can trade him because he's kind of trolling. You can actually always auto here. It's not a big deal. You potentially could dive here. I think diving is very nice. We have a Dyna who's very good at diving as well. I'm going to save my flash there. No need to flash. There, I had a few options to kind of go for the dive, but it's just... And beautiful, done. Beautiful. We can push the wave in to really get the reset there. I mean, I just like to fight. You guys can play to farm. Like, nothing is really right or nothing is really wrong. It's just up to you to decide. You see how I aggro towards the Raptor? That could be a dangerous thing. We don't really want to be in the Raptor camp right now because people die this early. The respawn timers are so short that unless I instantly go for that camp, it's like the way I think of it, it's either the wave I push in or the camp, because you see instantly he's there. And here we're gonna get a D-Blade. Remember, if we ever have enough for a D-Blade and a whip, we go D-Blade. Personally, I think D-Blade even next patch is gonna be better. And you should always get a D-Blade whenever it feels good to build it. It's hard for me to explain, but if I can get a D-Blade over a sword or any of these components, then I always go for a D-Blade. But if I have enough for a pickaxe, then I'll probably just buy the pickaxe, because you're not gonna get as many timers where you have that. You just kind of have to do some math and figure out how it works. Also, my camera's on the left side here. You guys let me know if you think it's fine to have it there. I've been testing some differences. I feel like my face is so tiny with how big my minimap is. Also, important thing, guys, remember minimap. Big minimap means you're a genius. Like when I play, I guess I don't really talk about this, but when I'm jungling, I'm very glued to my minimap. Like even now, I see a calling on my minimap. I see Zed on my minimap. I see everything on my minimap, right? Like, it's just no surprise to me. Lee Sin is there, so I'm just gonna take his jungle. I wanted to kind of counter jungle here because we're so strong. I think I'm in a very good position. He went deep late too, so this Lee Sin's actually, he's building good. Here I can play for this fast, but I think I'm a bit worried that if I don't do crab first, something could happen. So we just start crab first. Because Lee Sin might come from this way, if anything. So I don't feel bad about pushing it this way. Trundle's in a bad spot. I think he's gonna die. The good news is, if Trundle dies here, I can get the wave. And the good news is, I think she's gonna dash this way. Life's unfortunate there. Going for a dive, they fail it. Really good. For me, I think potentially could fight. This guy's doing some weird things. He's no camp. So I think 50-50 here he's going to show. I think I just want to fight him right away. I just want to get the W activation, and if I hit a last auto, it's most likely going to kill. I could R here, but it's like I don't think the R there is good. I really don't think it's good, because don't randomly R. It's just like your R is so delicate, is like how I see it. Think about it more in the delicate way. Here, this is like a little risky what I'm gonna do. I think Lee Sin, what happens is he's gonna come here, he's gonna start red, or he's gonna help bot. Either way, if he starts red, I'm gonna R him and kill him. If he helps bot, I'm probably gonna go kill them too. So if he doesn't show in like 5 seconds, then he might not be here. He might win top side. Or he's trying to lane gank bot. Very interesting. Either way, I think we fight. No flash is pretty good for me. Because she has no flash, we can just gear into the wall there. Okay. Lee Sin shows, so now we are. So here we just want the extra movement speed. You can always E to get out of there, but greed is a sin. Okay, greed is a sin. It's very much the sin, dude. He's too quick. Mobility champions, you have to watch out with that. What I did wrong with, I used my W too early there. I should have let my W, like when you're closer to a champion, your W range can go further over walls. It was a mistake. Don't, and at any point I can press E. Like I could literally just press E, and you're pretty much out of the rage. But I wanted to kill. So here, if it starts to Herald, it's not terrible, but I think Lee Sin's top side. Top just got priority. My mid is backing, so this is a dangerous position. I would like to invade here, but I think it's dangerous. So I'm just gonna go slow and see his timer, like just to see if he finishes Gromp yet. So here he goes here. I can dodge this. It's not a big deal. I don't really want to fight, so I'm just gonna try to get the crab. I know Zed's on his way. Here you can always smite early, and it should do the missing health. So here I wait a bit to see what the fuck Zed's doing. Is he basing, or is he gonna roam here? I'll give it like 5 seconds. Looks like he's basing, so I can just fight here. I don't hate fighting. Okay, Zed's here. Damn, I should have just kept running in the line. That's the danger of the Zed roam. Lee Sin moving is fine, but the Zed roaming is just a big problem there. They keep chasing. I have R. I think it's good, potentially. Renato was there, so you always have to watch out for that. I don't like getting killed like that, so I'm very much going to play out of emotions instead of playing correct. So here I'm just going to play emotionally because I have my stride breaker too. He has no ward left. He has nothing, so it's just a good timer to kill. Here is a potential. I could R her. If I hit R, I can run her down. But I don't want to flip. Like, I don't like R randomly against champs that have dashes, so. For example, there, I don't really want to R like the Kali there. Damn, she played that. I'm gonna wait for her to de-self so I can get that W tick. I'm healing way too much for her to kill, so it's just not good for her. Sure, I can get a W. Oh, that was so much fighting, man. This game's getting spicy, bro. But it's like 4v5, right? Because Renata's roaming. There, I think I ran too far. I could have played that better. I could have played that better. Also, like I said, Akali a very quick champion. Ariner, not good. Not good. Here, how do we really recover from this? Well, if we look at CS, right? As this like whole chaotic situation is going down, I still kept myself in a good farm state, so I'm just gonna focus on farming now because we spend so much time fighting, right? I think the big thing for people, they really forget that if you fight so much, you have to go back to farm. It's like a cycle. Fight then farm, fight then farm. Here, I don't have smite up, so I don't think I'm gonna one-shot that. I think this guy will face check, so maybe we can E him. Just insta-R'd me too. Here I kind of want to fight too. Damn, man, I went in the right direction. Bro, man, Recon needed to just help me kill there. I was pinging it too, but it's getting dire. Again, like I said, like we should be farming. I'm kind of going against my wishes, right? But like you have to be able to recover after throwing. It's just part of the game. You make mistakes happen, but you have to recover. Fighting here is actually good. We'll just go on this guy. Oh man, he's so fast, that Shirley is. Now it's kind of over. Now we see it's not good. So we had a window. But it's not good anymore. Enemy team's pretty heavy AD, so we can play around that. If I win this game, I'm god. So let's see if we can really win this. To win this game, I have to really intelligently win. Like, I have to go Super Saiyan ingenious. Genius mode. Why it's so hard? Because their comp just shits on me too. They have a whole bunch of untargetability, which resets my W if there's no target around. That can always become a problem. There, I'm just going to let her die. I'm not going to waste time trying to help her. Dinah literally rushed Hourglass, so it's just like, it tells me that she's not intelligent for what I need to do. Here, there's potential to R here. I just want him to W, ideally. But he might be not watching. That's good. This is a good big shutdown. Plus, I can E into the wall and potentially get the mid tower. Getting all the CS is important. I think I could do this tower, but I think it'll take too long. So we're just going to screw that tower and just try to steal camps. Briar is not really that good into... I would say Briar's not that great at taking towers, so you have to try to avoid that weakness. If we can steal these camps, I'm going to look to get an early reset here. I think it will be really good for us in our game. Problem here is, if I W, it's going to autofocus Akali, so we have to avoid that. I'm surprised he doesn't take that. Anyways, I don't really care about what's happening anymore. I just want to farm. To carry games, you have to play for items. Items and item spikes, right? Like, your team will do nonsense like what's happening. They will die. They will run it down. You will join them too sometimes. But you just have to keep yourself in check about... Nothing like... You don't do crazy plays. You just do the correct play. Like, you're just farming while you're waiting for the correct play. Like, it's kind of like Agwin says, like, the low... Like, in a situation like this, you can play very, like, low risk. But like, I don't think that you should always play low risk. But I think you do want to play for some items. Like here, taken up by mid. There's no reason to take it. And also it's bad because they're all missing, right? Like they're grouping up. Zed being mid. And Zed wants to fight. Why else would he be mid? If he's not, he should be bot right now farming, but as you can see, he's mid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep farming and then I'm going to find a time to kill possibly the Zed, which I personally like. I like killing side laners. I just love it. I think it's just the best for the game state. Here he's kind of like in a line, so I think I can hit this. I want the kill. So I like to pick people off when I play. When I'm trying to come back from games, I focus up and I pick side lanes. I take very simple plays, but they're very effective in what they do. Here, if I can get this, very ideal. Q will always prioritize the jungle camp. Sometimes I wait a bit to see if there's anyone nearby. Because if there is someone nearby, then we need 2700. So I have my item. Well, he deleted it in more fight. And here I'm gonna play for my item spike. Like Cleaver is great. Like I think having Cleaver means a lot of things. Doesn't guarantee that I will win. Like I will still get bursted potentially. But the Cleaver is step 2. Step 3 is Sterix, and then I win the game. So if I can get that, I think we win. Here they're actually trolling. Like already a lot of money. Like I said, getting my item spikes, the difference in having Cleaver there just enabled me to just destroy them, right? My ability haste. On this champion, like a certain amount of ability haste is just essential. Your champion just has so much synergy with Cleaver. I already have 700 almost damage reduction. Also, when you're doing like monster camp, you don't really have to queue. You only queue if you really feel like you have to prioritize, like to keep my aggro on the dragon, right? So like when it doesn't reduce only on jungle camps does it reduce armor. But if I queue a dragon, it's not going to reduce the dragon armor. Here, remember, we auto-talk E there. I kind of screwed it up. You can queue like these camps, but Dragon and Baron queuing doesn't really work. Doesn't really do much damage, but it can be good focus so you don't lose aggro here. I could try to Hail Mary R on this Akali here. I think Akali wants to push this wave potentially, but... Here I just want the red. Remember when we queue, right, it focuses, so don't feel bad about any of that. I don't want to fight very long. This mid tower is a problem. I could base where I have a decent amount of money to base, but I don't find it that important to base. Until I have around 2k at this point, I just want to stay on the map a bit longer so I can play aggressive. I want to be in a relatively good position to help. Here, I really like R here, but I don't know who's behind, right? You have to evaluate the risk. Damn, I might hit Lee. Oh. I think it's about to fight now. I just have to go there. Killing AD might stop them from getting Baron. That's just a bad fight. I think I W'd a bit early there. As long as they don't get Baron, I'm happy. Yeah, wasting my R though. Wasting my R there. I'm happy if they don't get Baron. Remember, we're on the team that's not good, right? So we have to make sure we don't throw. When you're on the team that's obviously not good, you have to play like clean. Killing AD there, I think it was just important. I wish Diana just went in the same time there. We would have killed them, but you cannot control the other team, your teammates. You cannot control them. Just ignite, just ignite. Please just ignite. You can only control yourself. You cannot. I cannot control this dino to go in. I think we can chase perma. And this is a 50-50. I should have just guessed he wouldn't base. But we should go. Now he based, so we can do it. I could smite twice here, but I think we do it really fast, so I'm not gonna do it. Alright, beautifully done. There, I just want to get the Baron gone, right? Like, I just really want the Baron to go. And now I can just turn on him, right? He just used every ability there. I just W healed. Like, you know, he R'd me. W healing in jungle camp, just very important. I healed myself fast, and now I was able to turn that very nicely. If I want to ward here, I can ward here. Sometimes this ward is good. Y'all watch out for the gates so they can always come back really quickly. Here I'm going to base fast. I don't want to fight. I have my 6. Now, I told you the game's over, and I really do mean it. The game's just over. Free item with Bruiser build. The weakness of Bruiser build is actually the earlier phase. Like, until you get your 3 items, you're relatively, I will say, fragile to get bursted. Because your kit doesn't really favor. It doesn't properly favor. Here I'm gonna just R. Remember, we have Sterek, so we can just do some crazy shit here. We stopwatch the rest of the damage there. W fast so we can heal. E to reduce the damage, and just let the rest finish itself off. And this is the power of Bruiser. There's just a lot to do here. Obviously, if I really want to win, I really emphasize making sure I play around numbers. Numbers is crucial to winning. The number of players showing on the minimap, and that's what I'm telling you guys in the video. Really, you have to focus on that. So here I could save up, but I never like sitting on the stopwatch. Also, I think J is kind of bad on Briar. I think DD is better. So I'd like to go DD here. For my MR item, I usually go Spear Visage, and that's like my full build. Funny thing is, like, usually I never get to like my last item. I'm just so goddamn good. It's over before that. No, really, it's just because it's really hard games. You have to go to like Elder. I've tried Wit's End, but I think, I mean, on this patch, Spear Visage is just safer. Amplifies all your healing. Wish up Inori. I think here we can kill. I'm gonna R though. Shit, this might hit someone. Alright, that was just like spicy. That was never good. If I hit R, maybe. Rakan died and Lee Sin got that damn proc off. Man. Here we eventually sell the D-Blade for armor. So here we're gonna go Arcane Vest. Ooh. I'm glad I'm not the only one doing things. Diana actually, she did something incredible. My expectations were low, yet I was still disappointed. Oh, Diana, wait a minute. He's online. Hell no, someone check the op.gg. That's not the same person. Someone check his PC. Here we could try to end, but if I go in the base with them, I don't know if they need me or not. Here, put R from super far away, but I never do like R's like that. I find them bad. Find them very bad. The reason why I don't like far away R's because just like by the time it gets there and it hits, like the fight's kind of over anyways. So I'm not big on them. Here I might as well. I should have pushed the wave, but I wasn't sure if I needed to help them yet. Your Briar arm, like the way I look at Briar arm is should generally be used very close to champions. Yoink. Briar R is like a melee range ability. It's not something you generally want to use far away. Like I want to use it in this range, like this way. I always want to use it over walls too, because the walls, they kind of disguise it, but if it comes through lane, it's easier to notice because minions get vision, right? Like it's all about hitting, like sending it through like areas of no vision. So here, if this is not warded, we can always set up a trap. She probably saw me. She has no Zonia, so if I hit R, she's actually dead. Remember, you reveal people. And like my R reveals champs' true side, right? So can't really hide from them. I think Renata was going this way. Oh, hey there. Didn't know you were here. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Oh no, shake your body. Briar's on ya. I guess we go. Oh my god, Trundle. Jesus, bro. Save some for the rest of us. Here I can play around my R, right? I can perma tank, right? I don't really have to worry. Oh my god, he's still going! He's still going! Yeah, I'm just too good at Briar. When you're this cool, even time waits for you. Adios. This is when I call Hail Mary. Alright, GG guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you think of my camera on the bottom left. If it triggers you, I can understand that, but yeah, be sure to like, subscribe already. I'm going to be playing in the Challenger race next season, so be sure to watch my stream January 10th. I'll see you guys later. Good night.